winter, things often look dead, but they're not. When the season changes and spring comes, suddenly everything that appeared dead, it begins to bloom, it begins to come to life again. And amazingly, everything looks bigger and stronger and healthier than it did before winter. When winter comes in your life and you can't seem to feel God's presence, or it may seem like nobody cares about you and you feel all alone, or the future seems uncertain, remember winter's lessons. Your life isn't over. God hasn't forgotten you. He hasn't moved away. He's giving you the opportunity to grow deeper roots. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 5, Jesus promises that He will never leave you. He'll never forsake you. That's His promise to you. Even in your winter seasons, He assures you, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. God brings you through difficult circumstances for a reason. Your times of adversity are designed to give you important benefits on your road to a new beginning. They'll test and refine you. Job testifies about this in this 23rd chapter of Job when it says, God knows the way I take, and when He has tried me, I shall come forth as gold. And Paul tells us in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, we do not lose heart, for momentary light affliction is producing for us an eternal weight of glory far beyond all comparison. My friend, don't lose heart today. You will come out of your winter season. You will shine like gold. Your times of adversity are going to mold your character into the image of Christ. Peter writes in 1 Peter 2:21 that each of us will experience some degree of suffering as we follow Christ. He says, you have been called for this purpose, since Christ also suffered for you, leaving you an example for you to follow in His steps. And Paul reminds us in Romans 8:29 that God's grand purpose for your life is to make you conformed to the image of His Son. God's aware of your difficult situations, and He wants to work them together for your good as you seek His purposes. Your difficult situations are going to deepen your spiritual roots. Having deeper roots are going to help you withstand the storms of life. They're going to help you bear more fruit for God's kingdom. And Solomon writes in Proverbs 12 that the root of the righteous will not be moved. And in verse 12, he says the root of the righteous yields fruit. Those of you that have deep spiritual roots recognize your dependency on the Holy Spirit. And this is something almost always that is gained during times of testing. If you never had any difficulties, you'd never have anything to overcome. And how would you realize your need for the Lord's help if you never had a problem? You'd be tempted to rely on your own strength and be self-sufficient. Your times of adversity will fill you with greater compassion in ministering to others. The Apostle Paul explains this in 2 Corinthians chapter 1. He said, the Father of mercies and God of all comfort comforts us in all our affliction, so that we'll be able to comfort those who are in any affliction with the same comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God. Sometimes God allows tough circumstances in your life. Why? To demonstrate to you and to those around you His majesty, His power, glory, holiness, and most importantly, I believe, His faithfulness. The lessons that you learn during the winter seasons of your life can be a powerful tool to minister to others during their difficult seasons. Thanks for the time that you've spent with me today, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow when I'm going to continue with you on this journey towards a new beginning in your life. God bless you.